Hello and welcome to another update video about Litecoin. Yeah, as already mentioned yesterday, the assumption is that Litecoin is now in a larger wave 2 correction here, which could take it down in a more extreme case all the way down to, let me go to the 4-hour chart, all the way down to around about $56. That is relevant support for this wave 2. Not saying we need to go down all the way to that level, but what I'm highlighting is that as long as price stays above 56.40, we can still look at a potential for a wave 2 correction here and a potential third wave rally later, because we have a 5-wave move to the upside into the July highs. Until yesterday or the day before, it was still possible to get an extension of this wave 5, of wave 1, but price did break below it. Okay, so it broke support. It basically invalidated that potential with the break below 81.70. We are still sort of getting attracted to that level right now, but overall we broke it and we had an invalidation, and therefore we're looking at the deeper pullback option now in the wave 2. And I have sketched out my in my opinion, most likely Elliott Wave count now. My assumption currently, and that could still change because it's very early days in this correction, and we come down a little bit too fast, in my opinion. So we'll see where it will take us. But for now, the focus is still on further downside, since we invalidated that move, and I think it was the $88-89 level, which was the relevant support level that after it broke, which then led to quite a rapid sell-off, which is why I often say that the 78.6 Fib level is the most relevant one. It's not really worth usually to wait for official invalidation, because it typically already a break below the 78.6 Fib level, which was the $88 level, typically already indicates that a more direct, in this case upside, is not going to work out. And see, it took us down another 10% after that. So yeah, the idea is now that in this wave 2 correction, we completed an A wave here on the 10th of July, a B wave, sideways B wave here, as a triangle, a bit of a weird triangle, a bit of a questionable triangle, but a valid one, A wave, a B wave, basically a running triangle, C, D, E. And we could now be following through to the downside in a C wave here. And what I'm watching for now is at any point the beginning of this wave 2 correction. It could have already started. Basically the wave 1, because we had an unfolding 5-wave move to the downside into yesterday's low around $81. And if we now see a retracement into this price region, then from here, as long as we stay below 91.58, I would expect a third wave breakdown lower, deeper into the support area here, but I will not really be able to give you a target for the third wave until we have the retracement for wave 2. So at the moment, I'm watching for signs that this wave 2 could have started. Cannot rule out another low here in wave 5 of 1. But I don't think we've had the wave 2 already. We haven't really had any significant retracement. Typically a wave 2 would be such a significant retracement, and it typically lands in the area between the 50% retracement target and the 78.6 retracement target, so between 87.50 and 91.50. So however, we are just observing here fairly impulsive move down, following Bitcoin, which shows some weakness this evening. But it is still possible that we're already in the wave 2. So it is sort of time now, I think, that we get this correction, because we had a 5-wave move down. And this should unfold as an ABC structure. And it could be that currently just this A wave is playing out. There are various possibilities. ABC in wave A, ABC in wave B, and then 5-wave move in C. That's a possibility. It could also unfold as WXY structure maybe, but it's too early to really say it. But I'm watching here for a potential reaction to the upside, because we are looking at a pretty oversold chart now. First of all, on the 1 hour, we have bullish divergences. Here, no, 1 second. Do we actually? No, it's not a bullish divergence. No, that's not, but we are oversold. So let's take a look at what the 4-hour looks like here. Yeah, oversold pretty strongly on the 4-hour chart in a similar fashion to where we were on the 10th of June. Now that was a fairly aggressive move up after that. Could happen again. I mean, we're talking here about a move 10% plus, yeah, a little bit, 10 to 12% maybe into that wave 2 area. That certainly could bring us out of the oversold range. And looking at the daily chart here, we still have a little bit more room to fall further. And I think certainly that C wave could bring also the RSI further down. The MACD is pointing towards the downside, increasing negative momentum. So yeah, I mean, at the moment, I think also the indicators are in line with my analysis with the Elliott Wave count. Short-term corrective upside always possible. And if we get a retracement into this area, depending on what we then do on the micro level, we will need to pay attention to that. It could be a short setup here to short the third wave down, but I would not blindly short. I would wait for a first micro 5-wave move down in this third wave. Yeah, but overall, this doesn't look immediately bullish anymore. So due to the broken $88 level, we're now looking at relevant support at, let's go to the 4-hour chart again, at $78, $69, and $56. So these are the relevant levels to watch. But looking at the micro count, price should go down to 69 from what I can see at the moment. Yeah, 69 or 56. 78 wouldn't really be long enough or strong enough to the downside, considering the micro count. I mean, you can always have a wrong micro count, which is why we always need to consider the micro levels as well, the microstructure, the retracements I'm talking about. Because it could be a WXY structure, which could finish at any point. But then I have to say, without a small 5-wave move to the upside above resistance, which here is 91.58, we don't have a signal that a turnaround is happening. But yeah, 91.58 or 91.60, a break above that level would indicate that something more bullish is going on. Yeah, we always need to be aware of the levels that, if broken, indicate that another story is playing out. Okay, that's my update about Litecoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.